With episode 217 of Boruto out, we are finally getting an in-depth look at Naruto's new Baryon mode. With that, the question I've seen going around a lot is, what exactly is Baryon mode? It's a reasonable question since the only explanation we're given is, it's like a nuclear fusion or it's similar to how the sun produces energy. And then it's kind of left to us to figure out the rest. So today, I just wanted to make a quick video explaining exactly what's going on here. And no, I did not expect Naruto to give us a physics lessons on nuclear fusion and how the sun produces energy, so that's perfectly fine. Towards the end of the video, there will be minor spoilers from the manga as to what will happen next, but I will definitely be putting out a spoiler warning before we get to that point. As of right now, we can explain what Baryon mode is without touching any spoilers. So, let's get started. Here, we've got to properly understand Chakra to understand what's happening between Naruto and Kurama's Chakra. Chakra is a substance that was given to humans by Hagoromo, who spread chakra to humans through a practice called ninchu. Chakra then became a form of life energy that all humans would have, and once they ran out, they would die. It's kind of similar to if you sprinted a marathon, but it was beyond your capabilities, so you just dropped dead. With that basic information on chakra out of the way, it's now on to how the sun produces energy and nuclear fusion, which coincide. Nuclear fusion is the process in which the sun produces energy. This process is essentially hydrogen's fusion, which creates a huge amount of energy in the form of light and heat. A more direct definition is two excited, hot, and energetic atoms collide with each other and essentially become one atom. And that's the most straightforward explanation for Baryon mode. When Naruto activates Baryon, Naruto is one atom and Kurama is the other atom. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing Baryon wrong. I don't know if it's Baryon, Boron. I don't know, so I'm just going to keep saying Baryon. This does, however, lead to a very intricate theory which we will talk about later in the spoiler territory. So, anyways, these excited, hot, and bothered versions of Naruto and Kurama are colliding in order to generate an immense amount of power, otherwise known as the life-threatening Baryon mode. And now, we get into the spoiler territory. Once again, we are now touching on the spoiler territory. So if you are anime only, this may be the place for you to click off until the next episode comes out, in which you'll see the results anyways. But let's continue. For those who caught up on the manga, you are aware that Kurama dies due to this process. But how? There's no direct explanation besides Kurama saying, our power's going to be sucked out until either one or the both of us die. That's really it. Maybe it's because he was the primary draw of power, so it used all of his chakra instead of Naruto's, which is most likely the case, leaving Naruto weak and Kurama dead. But this is where we get into that theory I mentioned earlier. Kurama himself knew what the outcome would be from the Baryon mode. He knew what it was and knew what it would do and still referenced nuclear fusion, which by definition is two atoms fusing. So what if in this case, Kurama isn't completely dead, but instead more entwined with Naruto? He may not have a conscience anymore, but I don't think his power is 100% gone. But that's just the theory. In anime, God, I hated doing that, never again. But yes, I do believe that, Kurama's consciousness is gone. We won't be hearing him anymore, but I also don't think that Naruto at this point is crippled. I do believe that Kurama's power is now more entwined with his, so we may see, still these nine-tailed forms later when that's announced. Just the theory, not guaranteed. That's the nonsense I'm spouting right now, but that's all for the video, and I hope you have a great one.